Okay, so in this tutorial we're going to be looking at how we can use a written method for multiplying and also look at multiplying with decimals later on. Okay, so the first thing you need to be when you're multiplying is organised to make sure you're getting the place value correct. So when you set it out, make sure that you've got the numbers with the correct place value. It's a lot harder with my screen because I haven't got squares on there, but on your pieces of paper you should be fine. So I start off doing this number with this number, then this number with this number, then this number with this number. Okay, making sure I've got the place values correct. So 6 times 2, 12. 6 times 3, 18. 6 times 1 is 6. Okay, now I'm going to go to the next number and do it with this one, this one, and this one. But because it is one along, I have to have a placeholder here. Okay, so that's a placeholder. So I do 4 times 2, which is 8. 4 times 3, which is 12. 4 times 1 is 4. Draw a line, I can add them up now, so I can go down. So it's down here, so that is 2. I can go down the next one. Okay, so 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17. Next one, 6 plus 1 is 7, 8, 9, plus 1 down here, which is 10. Then 4, 5, 6. So my answer to 132 times 46 is 6,072. Okay, I'll come and do the same with the other one, so I'm going to write it out. I'm going to try and give myself a little bit more space. 478 times 99. Okay, so 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 4 is 36. Remember, move over to the next number, so I have to put a placeholder in. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 7 is 63. And 9 times 4 is 36.
Money.
Now I can add these numbers as I go down. So 2 plus nothing is 2. 3 plus 7 is 10, plus a 2 is 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus a 3 is 15. Plus 7 is 22. Plus 1 at the bottom is 23. Next one, 3 plus 6 is 9. Plus 1 plus 6 is 15. Plus the 2 is 17. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 47,322. If I've made a mistake on that, please let me know. Okay, so when we're looking at decimals, it's exactly the same. So the top one here, to 42.9 times 1.4. Okay, and it's exactly the same. Almost could ignore the decimals for the time being. So 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, placeholder, because I'm going to the next one along. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 4 is 4. Okay, and I come down and add these up. So 6. 8 plus 3 is 11. Plus 9 is 20. Okay, 6 plus 2 plus 2, that is 10. 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 6. Now, if you look at how many decimal places I have with these top two, I have 1 here and 1 here. So I've got 2 decimal places, which means I'm going to go 1, 2. So I'll put my decimal point there. Okay, and that roughly makes sense because 40 times 1 is 40. 40 times 0.5 is 1.4, so it's nearly 1.5. So 40 times 0.5 is 20, so half of 40 is 20. 40 out of 20 is 60, so I know that should be correct. Okay, if I come over to the other one, 73.8 times 2.8. Okay, 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 7. Struggle with this one, 56. Okay, next one, placeholder. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 7 is 14. Okay, a lot more numbers to add up here. So 4, 16, 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 plus 1 is 15, plus 7 down there is 16. 5 plus 4 is 10, and that's 2. Right, so if I go back to estimate roughly, it's roughly 3 times 70. So 3 times 70 is 210. Okay, but as before, look at these. I've got 2 decimal places, one here, one here. Okay, so I'm going to jump 2 decimal places down here, 1, 2, put that down there. So if we look at this worded question, there is 2.2 kilograms of flour in a bag. A baker buys 17 bags. How much does he have in total? It's a very simple one-step word problem. Okay, but the problem lies in multiplying the decimals. So 2.25 in each bag, and there's 17 lots. So I'm going to multiply that by 17. Okay, so 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 2 is 14. Remember, next decimal place, or next place value, so I've got to put placeholder. Okay, 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. So 5, put line down there. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 3 is 12. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 1 on the bottom is 8, and 3 there. Okay, now looking at decimal places, how many decimal places do I have to do it up here? I've got 1 here and 1 here. I have no decimal places down here, so just 1, 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Decimal place there. Okay, so you can do an estimate before. It's roughly 2 times 20, okay, which will give the answer 40. So I can predict that my answer is sensible. Okay, any problems with questions like these, come and see Mr. Edgen, who'll be able to talk you through or maybe give you a different way of looking at it. Right, well done.